You have pretended to like something in the last 7 days. Not maybe, not probably. You definitely have. Maybe it was a drink your friend poured that tasted like paint thinner and bad decisions, or maybe it was a song your coworker played for you on your lunch break. Whatever it may be, we've done it. This is a video about why we do that shit. Why humans across every culture, every age, and every tax bracket will look something dead in the eye they hate and go, yeah, no, I actually love this. And I'm not talking about being polite, tolerating something for 20 minutes. That's fine. That's just manners. I'm talking about the next level of this, where you don't just tolerate it, you convince your own brain that you actually like it and you start defending it. By the end of this video, I'm going to show you the $1 psychology experiment that basically proves if you bought into loving something you hate for a single dollar. And once you see how that works, you're going to start spotting it in your own life in 5 minutes of this video ending. So stick around to see how that works. But let's get the boring, obvious answer out of the way first, because it's not the real one. Some of this tolerance is just social glue that we've built up for hundreds of thousands of years. We're a group species. Agreeing with everyone used to keep you alive, not just keep you polite. Cavemen didn't have the luxury of being a hater. If they found some berries that taste kind of bitter, well, fuck, that's too bad, kids. Suck it up. You're gonna have to eat them. So yeah, some fake enthusiasm is just 10,000 years of us just trying to survive quietly in the background of our brain. But that theory has a hole in it, and it's a big one, because it doesn't explain the weird cases we have nowadays. You can fake like something in front of people, sure, that's just manners. What's actually unhinged is when you keep the act going after everyone's gone home, you're alone, you're scrolling on your phone, still telling yourself that you love whatever it is that you're doing. Like, let's say you took up running, for example. You'll start doing this and you'll be running, and your lungs will be filing a formal complaint against you for even fucking doing this. And there's no group to impress at this point, and no one's watching. So, who exactly are you performing for if you know you don't like this particular activity? The answer to this is kind of obvious, but it gets deeper. You're performing for yourself. It's called cognitive dissonance. And once you know the term, you cannot unsee it. Basically, your brain hates it when your actions and your beliefs do not match. If you're doing something you secretly think is dumb, that mismatch feels bad, like actual discomfort in your body. So your brain has two options when this happens. Option one, stop doing the dumb thing. Cancel the gym membership, quit the job, admit defeat like adult. Or option two, and this one is basically the one that all of us pick without even realizing we're choosing it. Just change your belief instead. Keep doing the thing, but rewrite the story in your head until it stops feeling stupid. So you didn't waste $400 on the gym membership you dread. No. You live for leg day. You didn't just stay in that job because it's slowly eating your soul for 2 years for no reason. No, you're building character. Yeah. No, you got to reframe your brain. You know what I mean? And that's not a lie you're telling other people. That's the part that gets me. And it's about to get worse. It's a lie that your own brain tells you. Because I love this is way easier of a sentence to say to live with than I actually don't know why I keep doing this to myself. And here's the question that should be bothering you right now. If your brain will lie to you for free, what's the actual price to make that happen? Because earlier in the video, I mentioned that we could do this for $1 in a study that I read about. And turns out they did test that literally in dollars, and it works. Researchers had people do the most soul crushingly boring task imaginable for an hour straight, then paid them to lie to a stranger to say it was fun. Some got paid $1 to lie, some got paid $20. It was 50-50. Half got $1, half got 20. Quick guess before I tell you. Who do you think walked away actually believing the task was more fun? The $20 group or the $1 group? Here's the twist. It was the people that paid $1. They ended up actually believing the task was more fun than the people that were paid 20. Why? Because 20 bucks is a good enough reason to lie. Your brain's off the hook. But $1 isn't enough an excuse. So your brain goes, well, I guess I kind of actually liked it then. And now you're bought in for $1. Which means the less someone pays you to pretend, the more you actually start to believe it. Sit with that for a second, because it's about to explain a lot more than a boring lab task. Nobody's paying you 20 bucks to smile through your cousin's 5-hour wedding. So your brain just writes a little lie for free instead and says, I actually like this. Okay, theory's great, but that's a specific test in a controlled environment. Let's put this thing on trial with actual evidence. Let's run this through a few real life scenarios that we could have. Exhibit A. CrossFit guy. You may know this guy. Maybe you are this guy. No judgment. This is a safe space. He signed up in January. By week 2, his knees sound like a bowl of Rice Krispies. And by week 4, he's telling people, honestly, it's the best decision he's ever made, while he's limping to his car like he just got out of a car accident. Nobody paid him 20 bucks to say that. Nobody's holding a gun to his head. He just spent $200 on his gym membership. So now his brain's out here writing press releases saying about how much he loves this community. Or Exhibit B, the situationship. We've all had one like this. The one where you tell your friends, no, we've actually been really chill. We're not putting labels on it. We're very mature. It's getting evolved. We're growing as a couple. While you're checking their location every 4 minutes like you're trying to run a small surveillance operation. You didn't get paid 20 bucks to say it's chill. You got paid $0 and you're still putting up with that chaos, which, remember this study, is exactly the setup where your brain convinces itself the hardest. Which brings up an actually uncomfortable question. How many of our current I love this now moments started as an accident that you just never corrected? The gym thing, the situationship, the hobby you picked to impress that one person, and somehow you're still doing it 8 months after it stopped being relevant. We're all currently at least running on one of these, probably more than one if we're being honest. And here's where it flips. And this is the part where I actually think matters because this was never about going to the gym, running, or enjoying a wedding. Those are just the easy, low stakes examples I use to get you in the door and actually watch my video because I'm brand new to YouTube. The real damage is the big stuff, like those last two examples I just mentioned. The relationship you've called just a rough patch for 3 years straight. The career you swear you're passionate about because admitting otherwise means you're admitting you have to start over. The whole life you talked yourself into loving purely because you're too deep in and it's too late to back out now. And here's the uncomfortable question you should really ask yourself. When's the last time you checked if you still meant it? The scary part is that you lie about liking things. It's eventually you can't tell or where the fake part ends and the real part actually begins. You genuinely lose track of what you actually want because you've overwritten it so many times just to avoid feeling like an idiot. And no, I'm not calling you, the viewer, an idiot. I'm calling myself an idiot because I do this shit all the time. So next time you catch yourself insisting that you love something right after your face did something that said otherwise, maybe give that a second look. Liking things isn't a crime here, but I like this is supposed to be something you discover from within, not something your brain slaps on you so it doesn't have to deal with the truth. Crave that experience, want to like it. Don't just force yourself to like it because society says to, or it's the optimal thing to do. Go ahead, try to think of something right now off the top of your head that you've been loving for a suspiciously long time. Okay, you got one? Tell me what it is in the comments. And I guarantee you're not alone. And maybe that you don't even actually like this thing that you started in the first place, but it almost became part of your routine. I guarantee there's more of you than just what you think. But if you guys did enjoy this video, please leave a like and subscribe. I appreciate anything you're willing to show me, and I will catch you all in the next one. Peace.
Alô, galera! Vocês estão prontos?